Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. How often do you give away pieces of yourself to people who don't value you, to situations that drain you, to dreams that aren't even yours? Think about it. Every time you focus on someone else's path, you lose sight of your own. Every time you prioritize someone else's vision, your dream takes a back seat. Now, let me tell you something powerful. The world doesn't reward divided attention. Success doesn't come to those who spread themselves thin. It comes to those who focus. So today, I'm here to show you how reclaiming your focus can change your life. Stick with me, because by the end of this speech, you'll understand why the most successful people in the world, those who make history, are the ones who master the art of focusing on themselves and their dreams. When you focus on yourself, you unlock a level of clarity that few people ever experience. It's like cleaning a foggy window. You suddenly see things for what they really are. In life, clarity isn't just a nice to have, it's a necessity. Without it, you wander aimlessly, making choices based on impulse or the expectations of others. But with clarity, you gain a sense of direction so strong, so undeniable, that it becomes impossible to stray too far from your true path. This kind of clarity only comes when you silence the distractions around you and tune into yourself. When you focus inward, you start asking the right questions. What do I truly want? What is my purpose? What kind of life do I want to build? These questions are uncomfortable at first because they force you to confront the truth. They demand honesty. But the answers to these questions are the key to unlocking your potential. Focusing on yourself allows you to sift through the noise of the outside world, the opinions, the criticisms, the pressure to conform, and find your own voice. But that voice becomes your compass. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances. They let the winds of chance determine their direction. They let other people's priorities become their own. But when you focus on yourself, you stop reacting and start acting with intention. You take control of your story. You stop being a supporting character in someone else's life and become the main character in your own. This shift is transformative. It's what separates those who achieve greatness from those who settle for mediocrity. Focusing on yourself isn't about selfishness, it's about alignment. It's about aligning your actions with your purpose. Imagine a magnifying glass held over a piece of paper. When the sun's rays are scattered, they're warm but ineffective. But when you focus those rays through the lens of the magnifying glass, they create enough heat to ignite a flame. Your energy works the same way. When you're scattered trying to please everyone, chasing after every opportunity that comes your way, spreading yourself too thin, you burn out. But when you focus all your energy on what truly matters to you, you create a fire that can't be extinguished. The world around you will always try to pull you in different directions. People will demand your time, your energy, and your attention. They'll tell you what you should be doing, how you should be living, and what you should prioritize. It's easy to get caught up in these demands, to lose yourself in the chaos, but focusing on yourself requires discipline. It requires you to say no when you need to set boundaries, and to protect your time like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. When you focus on yourself, you begin to notice how much time you've been wasting. You see how often you've been distracted by things that don't matter. That realization is painful, but it's also liberating. Because once you recognize where your energy has been going, you can redirect it. You can stop giving away pieces of yourself to people and situations that don't deserve them. You can start putting that energy into the things that bring you closer to your dreams. Clarity doesn't just give you direction, it gives you confidence. When you know what you want and where you're going, you stop second guessing yourself. You stop looking for validation from others because you trust your own judgment. That trust in yourself is powerful. It allows you to take risks, to make bold moves, and to chase after things that seem impossible to others. Clarity transforms doubt into determination. The beauty of focusing on yourself is that it's a journey with no limits. As you grow, your vision becomes sharper. The goals that once seemed far out of reach start to feel attainable, and the person you're becoming starts to feel unstoppable. Every step you take, every decision you make brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. It's not always an easy path. Focusing on yourself requires sacrifice. It might mean stepping away from relationships that no longer serve you. It might mean letting go of habits or routines that keep you stuck. But every sacrifice you make brings you closer to the person you were meant to be. Clarity isn't about having all the answers right now. It's about trusting the process. It's about knowing that as long as you keep focusing on yourself, you'll find the answers you're looking for. You'll discover your purpose. You'll uncover your potential. And you'll create a life that's not just successful, but meaningful. Focusing on yourself is one of the most powerful things you can do. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Because when you gain clarity, you gain control. And when you gain control, there's nothing you can't achieve. Distractions are everywhere. They lurk in every corner of your life, waiting for a moment of weakness to pull you off course. They disguise themselves as harmless diversions, but their true purpose is to rob you of your focus, your energy, and ultimately your dreams. The truth is, distractions are one of the most powerful obstacles standing between you and the life you want to create. They don't just delay progress, they can derail it entirely if you're not vigilant. To achieve your goals, you must recognize distractions for what they are and learn to guard against them with unwavering discipline. Distractions often come disguised as obligations. You might feel compelled to say yes to every request for your time, every invitation to events, or every demand from friends, family, or coworkers. These obligations can feel important in the moment, but over time they add up and pull you away from what truly matters. Every minute you spend attending to someone else's priorities is a minute you could have spent working on your own dreams. This isn't about being selfish, it's about understanding the value of your time. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Once it's gone forever. One of the most subtle yet damaging distractions is comparison. In today's world, where social media provides a constant highlight reel of other people's lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing your journey to someone else's. You see their successes, their milestones, their achievements, and you start to question your own path. This comparison steals your joy and plants seeds of doubt in your mind. You forget that everyone's journey is different, and you lose sight of the progress you've made. When you focus on what others are doing, you lose focus on yourself. Another common distraction is seeking approval from others. It's human nature to want validation, but when you become overly concerned with what people think, you hand over control of your life. You start making decisions based on how they'll be perceived rather than whether they align with your goals. This need for approval is a distraction that keeps you stuck in a cycle of hesitation and inaction. It's a trap that prevents you from taking bold steps toward your dreams because you're too worried about how others will react. Then there are the distractions that come from within your own doubts and fears. These internal distractions are often the hardest to overcome because they feel so personal. You might start questioning whether you're good enough, whether you have what it takes, or whether your dreams are even possible. These doubts can paralyze you, keeping you stuck in place while time continues to pass. But the truth is, doubt is just another form of distraction. It's your mind's way of trying to protect you from the unknown, but in doing so, it holds you back from your potential. The modern world is also filled with distractions that are designed to steal your attention. Social media, streaming platforms, endless notifications, they're all engineered to keep you engaged and addicted. Hours can slip away scrolling through your phone or binge watching shows, and before you know it, a whole day is gone. These distractions may seem small and insignificant in the moment, but over time they add up to wasted opportunities and unfulfilled potential. The time you spend on these activities is time you could have spent learning, growing, and taking steps towards your goals. To eliminate distractions, you must first identify them. Take an honest look at your life and ask yourself what's pulling you away from your priorities. It might be a toxic relationship that drains your energy, a habit that wastes your time, or a mindset that holds you back. Once you've identified these distractions, you can take steps to address them. This might mean setting boundaries, developing healthier habits, or shifting your mindset. Eliminating distractions also requires discipline. It's not enough to simply recognize them, you must actively resist them. This might mean saying no more often, even when it's uncomfortable. It might mean turning off your phone, even when you're tempted to check it. It might mean choosing to work on your goals, even when it's easier to relax or procrastinate. Discipline is the key to staying focused, even in the face of constant distractions. Distractions are a test of how badly you want your dreams. They challenge your commitment and force you to decide what's truly important. If you let distractions control your life, you'll never reach your full potential. But if you learn to overcome them, you'll gain the focus and determination needed to achieve anything you set your mind to. Your dreams are worth more than any distraction. They deserve your full attention and your best effort. So guard your focus like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. When you eliminate distractions, you create the space needed for growth, progress, and success. Focus isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. And when you master it, there's nothing you can't achieve. When you focus on your dreams, you set yourself apart from the majority of people who spend their lives drifting without a clear purpose. Dreams are not just idle fantasies, they are the blueprints for the life you want to create. They are the goals, ambitions, and visions that ignite your passion and give meaning to your journey. But achieving your dreams requires more than just desire. It demands commitment, resilience, and an unwavering focus that keeps you moving forward, even when the path gets difficult. Your dreams are unique to you. No one else sees the world through your eyes, feels the fire in your heart, or understands the depth of your ambitions the way you do. This is why focusing on your dreams is so important. The world will often try to distract you, to pull you away from what truly matters. People will offer their opinions, sometimes well-meaning, sometimes not, about what you should or shouldn't do. But their perspective is not your reality. When you focus on your dreams, you reclaim your power. You make the conscious decision to prioritize your vision over the noise of the outside world. Focusing on your dreams doesn't mean the journey will be easy. In fact, the pursuit of your goals will often be one of the hardest things you'll ever do. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. There will be days when the obstacles seem insurmountable and the finish line feels impossibly far away. But in those moments, your focus becomes your anchor. It reminds you why you started, what you're working toward, and what's at stake if you give up. Your focus gives you the strength to persevere when others would quit. One of the most powerful aspects of focusing on your dreams is the sense of purpose it gives you. When you have a clear goal, you wake up each day with a reason to push forward. You stop merely going through the motions of life and start living with intention. Every decision you make, every action you take becomes aligned with your vision. This alignment creates momentum, and momentum is a force to be reckoned with. It propels you forward, turning small, consistent efforts into massive achievements over time. Focusing on your dreams also forces you to grow. To achieve something you've never had, you must become someone you've never been. This means stepping out of your comfort zone, learning new skills, and challenging yourself in ways you never thought possible. Growth is uncomfortable, but it's also necessary. It's through this process of growth that you discover your true potential. You realize that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined, and this realization fuels your determination to keep going. Your dreams are worth the sacrifices they demand. To stay focused, you may have to let go of certain habits, relationships, or activities that no longer serve your vision. This isn't always easy, but it's necessary. Every moment you spend on something that doesn't align with your goals is a moment taken away from your dreams. By making these sacrifices, you create space in your life for what truly matters. You free up your time, energy, and resources to invest in your future. One of the biggest challenges in focusing on your dreams is dealing with doubt, both from within yourself and from others. People might question your goals or try to discourage you. They might not understand your vision, and that's okay. It's not their dream, it's yours. What matters is that you believe in it. Self-doubt will creep in too, whispering thoughts of inadequacy or fear. But doubt is just noise. It only has power if you let it. Focus on your dreams and let your belief drown out the doubt. The beauty of focusing on your dreams is that it transforms you into a more disciplined, resilient, and driven individual. You learn to value your time, to prioritize what's important, and to let go of what isn't. You become someone who doesn't just talk about their dreams, but takes action to make them a reality. This transformation is one of the greatest rewards of the journey, because it's not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. Dreams don't come true by accident. They require effort, dedication, and an unrelenting focus. But when you stay committed to your vision, the rewards are beyond anything you can imagine. Your dreams have the power to inspire not only you, but also those around you. When others see your determination and the results of your efforts, they're reminded that achieving greatness is possible. By focusing on your dreams, you not only create a life of purpose and fulfillment for yourself, but you also become a source of inspiration for others to pursue their own ambitions. Your dreams are waiting for you to take action. They're calling you to rise above the distractions, the doubts, and the difficulties and step into the life you were meant to live. Focusing on your dreams isn't just a choice, it's a declaration that you believe in your potential and are willing to do whatever it takes to turn your vision into reality. Stay focused, stay committed, and never let anything or anyone deter you from the path you've chosen. The journey to achieving your dreams requires an unwavering commitment to discipline and consistency. These two pillars are not just traits of successful people, they are the very foundation upon which success is built. Without discipline, even the most ambitious goals remain unattainable. Without consistency, even the strongest starts fizzle out before the finish line. Together, these qualities create the momentum needed to transform dreams into reality. Discipline is the ability to stay true to your goals, no matter the distractions, temptations, or challenges that come your way. It is not a one-time decision, but a daily choice, a promise you make to yourself and keep, even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or difficult. Discipline is waking up early to work on your craft when others are still sleeping. It's choosing to study, practice, or create instead of indulging in momentary pleasures that offer no long-term value. Discipline is saying no to what's easy so you can say yes to what's meaningful. Consistency is the art of showing up every single day, no matter what. It's the act of taking small, deliberate steps toward your goals, knowing that success is not achieved in a single leap, but through steady progress over time. Consistency is what turns effort into habit, into excellence. It's the quiet persistence that keeps you moving forward, even when progress feels slow or invisible. Every great achievement is the result of consistent effort compounded over weeks, months, and years. The beauty of discipline and consistency is that they are not talents or traits reserved for the lucky few. They are skills that anyone can develop with intention and practice. The key is to start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin with one habit, one action, one promise to yourself. Commit to it fully, and then follow through. Over time, this small act of discipline will become a part of who you are. As you build on it, you'll find that staying consistent becomes easier because it's no longer a struggle, it's simply what you do. Discipline and consistency go hand in hand. Discipline helps you set the course, and consistency ensures you stay on it. Together, they create a powerful synergy that propels you forward even in the face of obstacles. Without discipline, consistency lacks direction. Without consistency, discipline lacks follow-through. When combined, they create a force that is unstoppable. One of the greatest challenges to discipline and consistency is the temptation to seek immediate results. In a world that celebrates instant gratification, it's easy to become frustrated when progress feels slow. But success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires patience, perseverance, and trust in the process. Discipline and consistency teach you to focus on the journey, not just the destination. They remind you that every small action you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a step closer to your goal. Life will test your discipline and consistency. There will be days when you feel tired, uninspired, or overwhelmed. There will be moments when giving up feels easier than pushing through. But these are the moments that define you. When you choose to show up despite the challenges, you build resilience. When you choose to keep going, even when it's hard, you prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything. Every time you honor your commitment to discipline and consistency, you strengthen your character and your belief in yourself. The rewards of discipline and consistency go far beyond the achievement of your goals. They transform you into a person of integrity, someone who can be relied upon to follow through on their commitments. They give you the confidence that comes from knowing you have the power to create the life you want. And perhaps most importantly, they give you freedom, the freedom that comes from taking control of your time, your energy, and your destiny. Discipline and consistency are not about perfection. You will stumble, make mistakes, and have setbacks along the way. What matters is not that you never falter, but that you always get back up. The key is to maintain forward momentum, no matter how small. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every effort, no matter how imperfect, brings you closer to your dreams. When you embrace discipline and consistency, you set yourself apart from the crowd. Most people give up when things get tough. They lack the perseverance to see things through. But you are different. You understand that the life you want won't come to you by chance, it will come to you by choice. And every day you choose to stay disciplined, every day you choose to stay consistent, every day you choose to move closer to your dreams. Your dreams deserve your discipline and consistency. They deserve your best effort day in and day out. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, keep showing up. Stay the course, trust in the process. Because when you do, success is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. One of the most profound benefits of focusing on yourself and your dreams is the deep sense of clarity and purpose it brings to your life. In a world full of distractions and external pressures, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We are constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and societal expectations that pull us in multiple directions. When you take the time to focus on yourself, you create the space to identify what truly resonates with your heart and aligns with your values. This clarity becomes a guiding light, helping you make decisions and take actions that bring you closer to the life you envision. Clarity begins with self-reflection. It requires stepping back from the noise of the outside world and looking inward. This isn't always easy. It means asking yourself tough questions and being honest about your desires, strengths, and areas for growth. What do you really want out of life? What brings you joy, fulfillment, and meaning? What dreams have you been holding on to but neglecting because of fear, doubt, or the opinions of others? Self-reflection is not about judgment but understanding. It is about gaining a clear picture of who you are and what you want so you can align your actions with your true self. Purpose is born from this clarity. When you know what you want and why it matters to you, you have a sense of direction. Purpose gives meaning to your efforts and fuels your determination to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. It shifts your focus from simply surviving to truly thriving. A life lived with purpose is a life of intention, where every step you take moves you closer to your dreams. It is a life where you wake up each day with a sense of motivation and drive because you know you are working towards something meaningful. Focusing on yourself and your dreams doesn't just give you clarity and purpose, it also protects you from the distractions that threaten to derail your progress. Distractions come in many forms: the opinions of others, societal pressures, and even your own doubts and fears. When you are clear about what you want, you can recognize these distractions for what they are: temporary obstacles that do not deserve your energy or attention. You learn to say no to what doesn't serve your goals so you can say yes to what does. This ability to focus is not about selfishness, it is about self-respect. It is about valuing your dreams enough to protect them from anything that might pull you away from your path. Clarity and purpose also give you resilience. When you are clear about your goals and why they matter, you are less likely to give up when faced with challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to quit, you see them as opportunities to grow. Purpose keeps you grounded during difficult times, reminding you of what you are working toward and why it's worth the effort. It gives you the strength to keep moving forward, even when the journey feels uncertain or overwhelming. Another incredible benefit of clarity and purpose is the sense of fulfillment they bring. When you live a life aligned with your values and goals, you experience a deep sense of satisfaction and inner peace. You stop chasing external validation because you no longer need it. Your worth is no longer tied to what others think of you or what society expects of you. Instead, it comes from within, from knowing that you are living authentically and working toward your dreams. Living with clarity and purpose also allows you to inspire others. When people see you pursuing your dreams with focus and determination, they are reminded of their own potential. Your commitment to your goals becomes a beacon of hope, showing others what is possible when they too choose to focus on themselves and their dreams. In this way, your journey becomes about more than just your success. It becomes a source of encouragement and empowerment for those around you. The journey to clarity and purpose is ongoing. It requires regular reflection and adjustment as you grow and evolve. What matters to you today may not be what matters to you in the future, and that's okay. The important thing is to remain committed to the process of self-discovery and to stay aligned with what feels true to you. This commitment to clarity and purpose is not just a tool for achieving your dreams, it is a way of life. Your dreams are worth the effort it takes to gain clarity and live with purpose. They are worth the time, energy, and focus required to bring them to life. By choosing to focus on yourself and your dreams, you give yourself the gift of living a life that is truly your own. A life that is not defined by the expectations of others, but by your own vision, values, and aspirations. When you live with clarity and purpose, you create a life of meaning, fulfillment, and joy, a life that is not only worth living, but worth celebrating. Focusing on yourself and your dreams is not just a journey of ambition, it's a transformative act of self-respect. In a world where so much of our energy is spent pleasing others, meeting expectations, and conforming to societal norms, choosing to prioritize yourself is a bold and necessary declaration. It says, I am worthy of my time, my effort, and my attention. This mindset doesn't come naturally to everyone. Many people are conditioned to believe that prioritizing their own needs is selfish or indulgent. But the truth is, respecting yourself enough to invest in your growth and dreams is one of the most empowering things you can do. Self-respect begins with recognizing your value. You are more than the roles you play in others' lives, more than the titles you hold or the tasks you complete. You are a unique individual with gifts, passions, and aspirations that deserve to be nurtured. Respecting yourself means acknowledging that you have a right to pursue the life you want, not just the life that is convenient or expected of you. It means giving yourself permission to dream big and to chase those dreams without apology. When you respect yourself, you set boundaries that protect your time, energy, and well-being. You understand that not everyone will understand or support your journey, and that's okay. Self-respect gives you the strength to say no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what aligns with your values and goals. It teaches you to prioritize quality over quantity in your relationships, focusing on those who uplift and inspire you rather than those who drain or belittle you. This doesn't mean cutting everyone off or isolating yourself. It means being intentional about where and with whom you invest your energy. Respecting yourself enough to focus on your dreams also means refusing to settle for less than you deserve. Too often, people give up on their aspirations because they fear failure or because others convince them their goals are unrealistic. But self-respect doesn't let you accept mediocrity. It doesn't let you shrink your vision to fit someone else's expectations. Instead, it challenges you to rise to the level of your potential, to strive for excellence, and to keep pushing forward even when the path is uncertain. Another critical aspect of self-respect is taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. Pursuing your dreams requires energy and resilience, and you can't give your best to your goals if you're constantly running on empty. Respecting yourself means prioritizing self-care, not as an afterthought, but as a foundational part of your journey. It means listening to your body, honoring your emotions, and giving yourself the rest and support you need to thrive. This is not weakness, it is wisdom. It's an acknowledgement that you can't pour into your dreams from an empty cup. Respecting yourself also means embracing your uniqueness. No one else in the world has your exact combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives. Your dreams are yours for a reason, and the way you achieve them will be uniquely your own. Self-respect helps you stop comparing yourself to others and start appreciating your individuality. It reminds you that your worth isn't determined by how you measure up to someone else's journey, but by how true you are to your own. When you respect yourself, you become a role model not just for others, but for yourself. You set a standard for how you want to be treated and how you treat yourself. This creates a ripple effect in your life. The more you respect yourself, the more you attract people, opportunities, and experiences that reflect that respect. It's as if the universe aligns to support those who honor their own value. self-respect doesn't mean you'll never face doubt or fear. It doesn't mean you'll always have all the answers. But it does mean that you trust yourself enough to keep going, even when the road gets tough. It means believing in your ability to overcome challenges and in the worthiness of your dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. This trust in yourself is what keeps you grounded and motivated, even in the face of setbacks. Focusing on yourself and your dreams through the lens of self-respect transforms the entire process. It becomes less about achieving a specific outcome and more about becoming the person who is capable of achieving it. Each step you take toward your dreams is a statement of self-worth, a declaration that you are not only deserving of success, but capable of creating it. This shift in perspective is powerful. It changes how you see yourself, how you approach your goals, and how you experience life. Respecting yourself enough to focus on your dreams is not just about achieving something, it's about becoming someone. It's about becoming the kind of person who values their own time and potential, who sets boundaries and sticks to them, and who refuses to settle for anything less than the life they deserve. It's about living in a way that reflects your worth and inspires others to do the same. When you commit to this path, you not only move closer to your dreams, you transform your entire life. You create a foundation of self-respect that supports you through challenges, uplifts you in moments of doubt, and propels you forward with confidence and purpose. This is the power of respecting yourself enough to focus on your dreams. It's not just a decision, it's a way of life, one that leads to fulfillment, joy, and success beyond your imagination. In the end, the journey of focusing on yourself and your dreams is one of the most transformative decisions you will ever make. It's not just about achieving goals or ticking boxes, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's about finding clarity in a chaotic world, living with purpose, and respecting yourself enough to pursue what truly matters to you. It's about letting go of the distractions, the doubts, and the fears that have held you back and stepping boldly into a future shaped by your vision and determination. When you choose to prioritize your dreams, you're not just chasing success, you're honoring your potential. You're saying to yourself and the world, I am worth it. My dreams are worth it. And in doing so, you inspire others to do the same. Because the greatest gift you can give yourself and those around you is the courage to live authentically, unapologetically, and with unwavering focus. This is your life, your path, your moment. No one else can walk it for you, and no one else can define it but you. So embrace the journey. Hold tight to your vision. Trust in your strength. And above all, remember that every step you take toward your dreams is a step toward the extraordinary life you were meant to live. This is your time. Make it count.